I come from a family in construction, so my father was a builder. I moved into studying construction at TAFE, at doing the diploma course. I remember in the first 2 or 3 weeks, my classmates were sort of talking about different building elements, and it dawned on me that no one understood the fundamentals of construction. We didn't even know what a stud or a noggin was. To think that in 3 or 4 years' time we'd be cadets providing direction to tradesmen who had been in the trade for 20 or 30 years, it just didn't feel right that I personally didn't understand the fundamentals. So after completing my 12 months diploma course, I actually then stepped down and started my apprenticeship in carpentry and joinery. Completed my apprenticeship, which was a great eye-opener, and then kicked off Prime Build in 2009 with a good friend of mine, Tim Thompson. So our investment thesis at DNW Group is to look for businesses or opportunities that really focus and narrow in explicitly on a customer problem, and potentially it's a customer problem that hasn't been articulated by that customer as yet. As a business, we've got certain investment hurdles that we need to hit in order to have a viable business, as do our customers. So I think understanding what a customer's investment criteria may be is a really good insight to understand that rather than stand at lockerheads around cost and margin, how do we reduce costs together, ultimately to go on and actually unlock and open the doors to more opportunities. So I think the evolution of construction moving to off-site means that the future is potentially less about arranging trades on site and dealing with weather conditions. It's going to be more about really refining the scope, refining what a customer's requirements are, and really moving to an assembly line as opposed to dealing with the anomalies that pop up on site. And ultimately it's the ability to sense the change, understand how to react to it, and then move forwards. Where our industry's been a bad teacher is we can operate in an older sort of style and still be quite profitable. I think if you look at other industries around the world, the construction industry is potentially one of the really is the last industry to be properly disrupted. And I often reflect on industries like the music industry, for example, where I'm sure they didn't think that a computer company was going to be the undoing of the record industry. You can make good money being average in our industry, however, every dog has its day, and the time is coming. Prime Build is really excited to be a part of the Centre for Smart Modern Construction. We've been a partner of the university for a number of years now, and we've been very lucky to have some amazing undergrads and grads come through our program. I'm convinced that the future of our industry are the young people, and I really love seeing our grads mixing it with our experienced team members in our business. They energise each other, right? We look at the young guys and girls come in and they're pumped to be a part of our organisation, and the more experienced people in our business love having the young people around. So it's this great melting pot. All I'd say is, as you're coming through the program, is embrace your youth, embrace your energy, embrace what you have ahead of you, and just attack every day with an open mind. And what I love about life is that curiosity is the biggest gift that we can give ourselves. It costs nothing, and what you get is a lifetime of experience and ability to deal with challenges, with opportunities, and actually enjoy some fun along the way. I really encourage you to think, how can you bring as much relevance to the course? How do you excite our students? How can your students be as excited as I am about our industry? How do they get that hands-on, real feel, the wind in the face sort of moment to really recognise that this industry is here forever. This industry is one of the largest we have. This industry needs to change more than any other industry that exists in our country. The future of our industry is not one that rides off the back of a strong economy. Our future of our industry is one that contributes to the economy. It's a sunrise industry with new entities coming in totally different areas. The role of technology, we all know, is an important part of our industry, and rather than talking about it, it's making sure that the students of the future understand it, and they can bring the new ideas to existing enterprises and help adapt those businesses. I mean, it's such a great opportunity for a graduate to come into a business, an established building company, with a set of skills that the existing business doesn't already have. I mean, what a way to contribute and help evolve and drive the whole bargain forwards. Ultimately to adapt ahead of the curve rather than waiting to be pushed along, or ultimately, what would be even worse, to be totally disrupted and taken out to the side. If I was Google, I'd be setting up a construction business because I just know that they would do it in a totally different way and totally disrupt the way that we've just sat back and just watched it, let it all happen because we can get away with it. And we still make our margin and off we go. So you've got 3 or 4 years to go on your course. Maybe it's 1 year, maybe you haven't even started the course yet. All I'll say is take every moment of it and live it, love it, get as much out as possible, be curious, and I hope to meet you one day.